What happens in the first few minutes after the grave is closed? If you truly understood it, you would not live the same way again. This documentary is based on the Qur'an and authentic Hadith. In today's documentary, we will explore, step by step, what happens to a human being after the grave is closed. This journey will be explained in 7 stages. If you value thoughtful, evidence-based Islamic documentaries, consider subscribing. These videos are not made for entertainment. They're made to help us prepare. Step 1. The moment the grave is closed. When the final soil falls onto the grave, it is not just earth being placed. It is the sound of the dunya being shut forever. At that moment, a person realizes there are no second chances left, no messages to send, no apologies to make, no "I'll change tomorrow." The words a person most wants to say can no longer be spoken. When death comes to one of them, he says, "My Lord, send me back." But no, never will he be returned. Quran 23:99-100. This verse teaches us something painful but true. Regret comes too late when time has expired. Hadith meaning, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that after a person is placed in the grave and people walk away, the deceased can still hear their footsteps. That sound is the last human connection. Reflection example.
The person who kept saying, "I still have time, I'm young, I'll fix myself later," now realizes there is no later.
Step 2. When everyone leaves, true loneliness begins. Many people think the grave is frightening because it is dark, but the real fear is loneliness. Your mother leaves, your spouse leaves, your children leave, your friends return to their lives, and you remain alone with only your deeds. Hadith meaning, 3 things follow a person to the grave: family, wealth, and deeds. Family and wealth return. Only deeds stay. This hadith exposes a hard truth. The things we sacrifice Allah for are the first things to abandon us. Quranic meaning, just as you were created alone, you will return to us alone. Quran 6 hours 94 minutes.
Reflection example. The one who said, "I'm never alone, I have people," now learns the difference between crowds and companionship.
Step 3. The soul is returned. Awareness without control. In Islam, death is not unconsciousness. The soul is returned, not to act, but to understand. Clarity increases. Control disappears. You finally see your life honestly. The excuses, the wasted time, the ignored warnings. Quranic meaning. Today your sight is sharp. Quran 50:22.
Reflection example. The person who dismissed reminders as too extreme now realizes nothing was exaggerated.
Step 4. The arrival of the angels. Suddenly, the silence of the grave is broken. 2 angels arrive. No anger, no compassion, only authority. Status no longer matters. Race, wealth, followers, none of it matters. Hadith meaning, the angels sit the deceased up and begin questioning. Step 5. The 3 questions, the deepest moment. This is the moment your entire life was preparing you for. Question 1. Who is your Lord? This question is not answered with words. It is answered with how you lived. If Allah was remembered only in hardship and forgotten in comfort, the tongue will fail. Quranic meaning. Have you seen the one who takes his desires as his God? Quran 25:43.
Reflection example. If money decided your choices, if people's opinions guided your actions, who was really your Lord?
Question 2. What is your religion? This is not about identity. It is about lifestyle. Was Islam only for prayer times? Or did it shape honesty, business, relationships, and priorities? Quranic meaning. Indeed, the only religion acceptable to Allah is Islam. Quran 3:19.
Reflection example. The person who said, "Islam is too strict," now realizes Islam wasn't difficult, the ego was.
Question 3. Who is your prophet? This is the test of love and following. Knowing the name is not enough. The question is, was the sunnah visible in your life? Quranic meaning. If you love Allah, then follow me. Quran 3:31. These 3 questions are not asked for the first time in the grave. Their answers are written daily, by how you live. Step 6. How good deeds affect the grave. Good deeds do not disappear. They take form. They bring comfort. They create space. Prayer, charity, honesty, patience. They become companions. Fear softens. The grave expands. Hadith meaning, for the righteous person, the grave is widened, and a door to paradise is opened. Quranic meaning. Those who believe and do good deeds. For them is peace and contentment. Quran 13:29. Step 7. How sins affect the grave. Sins never come alone. Injustice, lies, oppression of others. They gather, they press, they suffocate. The grave tightens. Peace disappears. Quranic meaning. Whoever turns away from my remembrance will have a constricted life. Quran 20:124. Every good deed you perform today is preparing your grave. Every sin you ignore is also preparing it. If you were to die today, which stage would you be ready for? The grave is not a strange place. It is the address waiting for all of us. The only question is, what are you preparing to take with